Angular 22 saved OnPush change detection strategy as default. Now what does it mean and how does it affect our Angular application? We'll decode everything in this video. Let's start. Until now, for chain detection strategy property in @component decorator, we were doing something like this. Leave that property blank and Angular checks everything. Every click, every timer and every keystroke, Angular worked your entire componentry from top to the bottom and checked every single bindings, whether it was changed or not. On a small app, you would never notice these changes. But on an enterprise level application like a real dashboard, hundreds of components, nested lists and sidebars, and check everything, and every time starts costing real milliseconds on every single interaction. As of Angular 22, if you don't specify a chain detection strategy, your component automatically runs the OnPush. The old behavior doesn't disappear, it just got renamed. It's now called Eager, which describes what it always did. And if you are upgrading an existing project using the ngupdate command, it tags every component inside your Angular application as Eager automatically. So nothing changes at runtime on the upgrade day. But every new component you write from this point forward, the OnPush will be by default. There is no opt-in required. What actually means is that instead of walking the entire tree every cycle, Angular only rechecks a component when one of the four things happen. That is, an input signal changes, an event fires inside a component, and a sync pipe omits, right? And you call the mark for check yourself. Everything else gets skipped. Angular just doesn't decide not to update it. It never walks into that branch of tree. Here's why this is happening now. Angular is moving towards the fine-grained reactivity around signals. The input signals, the output signals, the resource API, zoneless apps and all that. Signals already know exactly what changed and when. Pairing that with a strategy that checks everything regardless was just a wasted work. Signals tells Angular what changed. OnPush tells Angular what to skip. Putting both together and the framework only touches the exact pixels that actually need to move. Let's look at this with a real example. This is the poster application with 200 cards on the screen. Using the default chain detection strategy, which is Eager here in Angular 22, clicking on a single post triggers a full walk of all 200 components. Watch the console panel over here. Every click, this wall of scripting and recalculate style work, whether anything actually changed or not. Now the same click, the same map, but with OnPush. One components only get checked. The other 199 components are never touched. That gap is the entire pitch for the OnPush chain detection strategy as a default. One warning before you upgrade. Using the ngupdate protects your own code automatically. It cannot touch compiled code sitting inside node modules. So a third-party component that updates a plain field inside a subscription instead of a signal can silently stop refreshing after you upgrade. The fix is always the same. Wrap it with a toSignal. That is, your subscription or the observable can be wrapped with a toSignals. Because the signal read in a template is exactly the something changed signal OnPush is built to catch. So if you have been avoiding OnPush, Angular 22 just removed the opt-in. It's not a suggestion anymore, it's the only way forward. Try it in your project and drop a comment with what changes you observe. Subscribe to Frontend Force for more Angular deep dives. See you in the next one.